Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My dear students, today we are going to learn how to calculate, how to find out the empirical and molecular formula of a compound. Okay, so this is very easy, just you need to be good at mathematics, that is simple mathematical calculation is required, and you will be able to calculate the empirical and molecular formula of a compound very easily. Okay, so everything is provided to us, just we have to do a simple calculation. Okay, so for example, we have a compound, okay, that has the following percentage compositions for its constituents. Okay, so the compound basically has zinc 47.8% of zinc and chlorine, that is 52.2% of chlorine. So they are asking us to calculate the molecular formula of this compound, which has 47.8% zinc and 52.2% zinc. Moreover, the atomic masses of zinc are being provided to us, that is 65 and chlorine. So this data will be provided to you, don't worry about that. Okay, everything will be provided to you, just you have to do a basic simple calculation which I am just going to teach you now. So we have to make a table, okay, because we have to tabulate the data for finding out the empirical formula. That is the main thing. Okay, so the first column will be for elements. Okay, the second column will be for percentage composition. The third column will be for atomic mass. Okay, and the fourth column will be for atomic ratio. The fourth column will be for atomic ratio, and the third one, that is the last one, will be for simplest ratio, that is the whole number ratio. Okay, so you will make a column. I am making the column with free hand. You have to use pencil and scale to represent the data neatly and properly. Okay, so the elements are, in this particular case, is zinc, that is what the percentage is provided, 47.8. as you can see, zinc is 47.8, so I have written, and the atomic mass is also provided, that is 65. Similarly, chlorine is provided to us, that is the percentage is 52.2, as you can see over here, that's 52.2, and the atomic mass is also provided, that is 35.5. Now for calculating the atomic ratio, this is the column where you have to do a little bit of calculation. Okay, and if you practice, you will become expert of this. Okay, although for the very first time it will look very painstaking and very tough to do, but if you will practice a couple of numericals based on empirical and molecular formula 5 to 4, then inshallah it will become piece of cake for you. Okay, so for calculating the atomic ratio, what will we do? We will divide the percentage composition of that element with its atomic mass. So 47.8 is by 65. Similarly, 52.2 divided by 30.5. Now we have to write the answer over here, that is, we have to approximate the value of this fraction in decimal numbers. We have to approximate the value of this fraction in decimal numbers. Okay, so let us do the calculation. 47.8 divided by 65. So basically you have to divide 47.8 by 65. So 47.8. Now we don't know the table of 65. Now let us learn a little bit of mathematics which used to do in class 5 and 4. So these type of divisions were in class 5. Okay, so how to divide this number with 65, and we don't know the table of 65. When we don't know the table of 65, don't worry, look at the first digit, this 6, it is 6. Count the table of 6 and take the first digit of this number and take the first two digits of this number and count the table of 6. How many times are you getting a value closer to 47 in the table of 6? That is 6 sevens are 42, isn't it? 6 sevens are 42 and 6 eights is 48. So we can't take that value because that is more than 47. So we will take 7 times. So 6 sevens is 42, that is closer to 47, so that is why we will multiply 65 by 7. So 7 5s is 35, carry 3, 7 6 is 42, 45. So we got 7 times 4 5 5. Now minus, subtract Okay, now we can't divide 23, so we have to put a decimal point over here, so we get a 0. Now again take the first digit of 6 and take the first two digits of 23. So 6 3s is 18 and 6 4s is 24, so we can't take 4 times, so we have to take 65 3s. So 3 5, because 6 3s are 18, which is closer to 23. As I said you, this is a trick which you can use to find out the table of any number which you don't know, and to divide easily in short span of time and precisely as well. So 3 5s are 15 1, 6 3s are 18, 195. So we got 195 3 times. Again subtract 5, 12 minus 9 is 3, and that is 0, and we will again get a 0 over here. Now you will ask, sir, how much we will divide, because we will not be able to divide this number completely exactly. Okay, so you can't divide it exactly, you have to approximate. I'm not asking you to divide this exactly or to divide it till the exam is over. No, you just have to approximate the value. Approximation means take at least 2 or 3 digits. So we will be taking 3 digits. Okay, so we have taken 2 digits over here, one more digit is required. Again see how many digits are here, 1. How many digits are here, 2. So 6 5s is 30 and 6 6 is 36. So we can't take 6 times. So we will take the table of 65 5 times. 5 5s is 25 2, 5 6 is 30, 325. So we have taken 325 5 2. Now stop here. Okay, so we have got our result, that is the approximate value of this fraction till 3 digits, that is 7.35. This is the approximate value. Okay, now let us move to the next one, that is 52.2 by 35.5. This is the only thing which you are required to do, that is the calculation, and you have to be precise and correct in your calculation. Okay, otherwise you will not get your answer. Okay, my dear students, so see, we have 2 decimal points over here. Oh sorry, I have done a mistake. What is that? You can see that the number itself had a decimal point before a digit counting from the back, and the answer, the quotient which we got, has a decimal point before 2 digits. So what we will do, the final answer will have this decimal point moved ahead, because 2 digits and a digit, so the decimal point will be before 3 digits in the exact answer. Okay, you know these things. Okay, so 0.735 will be the approximate value. Now let us move to the next one, that is the next fraction. Let us try to simplify it. So 52.2 by 35.5. So these 2 decimal points will cancel out each other, because both of these decimal points are placed before a digit counting from the back. So they will basically, when you remove decimal point from the numerator, you will get a 10 in the denominator, and when you remove a decimal from the denominator, you will get a 10 in the numerator. Okay, and these 2 10s will cancel out each other. Now you have to divide this one. Okay, till 3 digits, you have to find out the answer till 3 digits. Okay, now again use the same thing, same rule. Now as you can see, both of these numbers, that is the divisor and the dividend, are 3 digits, are having 3 digits. So 355 ones are 355. This is the closest value to 522 in the table of 355. So when you subtract, you will get 7, 6 and 1. Now you can't subtract 167 by 355, so you have put a decimal point. We have to put a decimal point over here, and we will get a 0. Now again use the same rule. Take the first digit and take the first 2 digits. So 3 5s is 15, which is much closer value to 167. So we can take 355 5s. 5 5s are 25, carry 2, 5 5s are 25, 27, carry 2, 5 3 are 15, and so we are not able to find out. So so 355 5 times is greater than 1670. So we have to go one step back, that is 4 times. 4 5s is 20, 4 5s are 20, carry 2, 4 3s are 12, that is 144. Okay, so this value is much closer, so we can take 4 times, that is what, 1420. Again if you subtract, you will get this. So due to this decimal point, you are again getting a 0. I said you that you have to approximate the value till 3 digits. So far we have got 2 digits in our answer. One more digit is required. Again see, the first digit is 3 and the first 2 digit is 24. So 3 6 is 3 7 is 21, 3 8 is 24. So let us have 3 8s. 8 5s is 40, 8 5s is 40, 8 3s are 24. So this is much greater. So we have to go one step back again, 7 times. 7 5s are 35, 38, 7 3s are 21, 24. So we can take 7 times, okay? So that is 2485. So that is our approximate value 1.47. 1.47. So we have got both the approximate values of the fractions into decimal. We have converted. This is the main thing which we have to do for finding out the empirical formula, and the rest of the things are very easy. These two values will be provided to you, that is, this data will be provided to you. The only thing is that you have to divide the percentage composition with the atomic masses to get the atomic ratio. Now the final thing is that you have to calculate, you have to find out the simplest ratio, because when we write molecular formulas, my dear students, you will nowhere see a decimal point assigned to the elements or symbols of the elements. For example, H2O, this is the whole number. MgOH2, this is the whole number. CCl3, this is a whole number, okay, and so on. CCl4, this is a whole number. So what we have noticed that when we write the molecular formulas, we use whole numbers, not decimals. So we have got the atomic ratio, but we can't write these atomic ratios, we can't assign these atomic ratios to the elements for writing the empirical or the molecular formula. So what we have to do, we have to convert these decimal numbers into simplest ratio, that is whole numbers. And how to do that? Very simple. You just have to point out, figure out which one is the smallest among these values, okay? So 0.735 and 1.47, which one is smallest? This one, 0.735. So we will divide both of these decimal numbers by the smallest value. So 0.735 by 0.735, definitely it will give you 1. So we got a whole number. And in the next case, 1.47 divided by 0.735. Okay, now this is a painstaking task again. That is, you have to divide it again. That's a difficult thing, okay? And it's take time. So you have to use your brain, you have to use your head. How to do that? My dear students, we have to just make some approximations. And what is that? Look here. This value is closer to 1.5, isn't it? So we can write 1.5. And this value is closer to 0.7. So dividing 1.47 by 0.735 is more difficult than dividing 1.5 than 0.75. Okay? So we have approximated this one. Now if you divide, so these two decimal points will be cancelled. So you divide 15 by 7, 7 2s are 14, 1.010. So that is approximately equal to 2, isn't it? So you just have to approximate. आपको तकरीबन वैल्यू लेना है, एकदम एग्जैक्ट नहीं लेना है. तो हमने क्या किया, इसको डिवाइड करना बहुत मुश्किल हो रहा था, तो हमने देखा कि ये 1.5 के करीब है और ये 0.7 के करीब है, राउंड ऑफ कर दिया इसको. आप पढ़ें राउंड ऑफ कैसे किया जाता है. सो राउंड ऑफ करने के बाद यू सी दैट वी गॉट 1.5 by 0.7, एंड व्हेन यू डिवाइडेड दैट यू गॉट 2.1 समथिंग, दैट इज approximately 2. So we got the whole numbers as 1 and 2. We got the whole numbers as 1 and 2. So now we will be writing the empirical formula. Therefore the empirical formula of the compound is ZnCl. Okay, now what is the ratio for Zn? That is 1. So 1 is not written, as you know, in chemistry. 1 is not assigned, and Cl is 2. So that is ZnCl2. Hope you understood. I am giving you some numericals based on empirical formula. Try to do that.